All right, we are going to build a custom record page for LEX or Lightning Experience and the Salesforce mobile app. So prepare your Trailhead playground because we are going to play around with our opportunity record page. So basically what we are going to do is follow the steps described here, but I'm going to go on to video mode. You can read this step by step, or you can also watch me and go along as you watch the video. If you have two screens, use the other screen to watch the video and the other screen to follow along. Alright, go to our Trailhead playground. So to build custom Lightning record pages, what is record pages? So Salesforce has objects, right? This is an object, opportunities. So if you click on here, and we have recently viewed nothing, so I'm going to change to all opportunities. These are records, right? These are records. So the opportunity record pages is this, how it looks right now is this page here. So this is the opportunity record page, and we can totally customize how this looks. However you want to design it. You can design a particular page for salespeople, a particular page for marketing people, particular page for managers, particular page for directors, particular page for customer support. If you want, you can customize, based on the profile, based on their level, their seniority in the organization, what kind of information they need. So you can also filter stuff, if a certain record meets a certain criteria, then display a certain information. If the record did not meet that criteria, then do not show that information or do not display those information. So that's basically what we are going to do. So to do that, to customize record pages, you can customize any object's record pages. So on this particular example, we are going to customize the opportunities record pages, right? But then you can customize accounts, contacts, campaigns, any custom object or anything you want to customize. Okay, let's go. I'm going to hit the setup here and go to our setup page. And from here, I'm going to go Lightning App Builder. Lightning App Builder. You can search it from here and then go Lightning App Builder. And then we are going to create a new Lightning page. I'm going to hit New. And then it's going to ask, what are you building? I'm going to build a record page. This is what we're building. We're designing a record page. Next up, we are going to name this, let's follow along, new opportunity page. I'm going to copy this, new opportunity page. What object are you designing for? Opportunity. You can search there. So I'm going to design the opportunity record page. So the object is opportunity. Next. So we want to create, let's take a look again. So we are not off course. Header, subheader, right sidebar. So this is the type of the template. You can choose what you want the page to look like. This is the group header and one region. You can see how it looks on a computer desktop, how it looks on a phone. Okay, and if this is going to look like that, this is going to look like that. So we're going to choose header, subheader, and right sidebar. Is that it? I think so. Header, subheader, right sidebar, right? Okay, so header, subheader, right sidebar. So this is what we are going to use it. So I'm gonna finish and we can start designing. We have a blank canvas, so you have a simple walkthrough here. You can take a quick walkthrough if you want. And welcome to the Lightning Builder app. Basically, you can see this is the components pane that you can drag stuff into the canvas. Next. Where did it go? Where did it go? There. It's just taking a few seconds there. When you add a component, you can edit its properties here. This is where you add the properties, okay? And next, preview, or you can preview it on a desktop, or you can preview it on a phone, how it's going to look like. You can preview it from here. Next, save, and then you can assign it. After you save, you want to assign or activate the page you just designed there. Time to get building. Let's get building. So, okay, this is a dynamic form which we are going to use to filter stuff. I'm going to close this for now. Alright, so first I'm going to bring our highlight panel on the top here. Okay, so the highlight panel here, I'm going to drag it, so you drag it to the top. Boom. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. So you can see on the right side here, you can see how it works. You can click on there. Pretty awesome, right? Highlights panel content comes from two sources, 1 and 2. So 1, fields come from a compact layout. So you can define what fields displays here from a compact layout. Okay, this is outside of this particular module, but you can create opportunity, or you can modify opportunity compact layout, and then define the fields you want to display on the compact layout. That will go to this highlights panel. Number 2, actions come from a page layout. So action comes from the object's assigned page layout, which can vary by profile and record type. So these buttons or actions will come from the page layout. Okay, so basically any component, if you want to see where the source is coming from, this is the actions, the buttons or the actions, and this is the details, right? From what? Compact layout. This is from the page layout. So you want to see how that comes from, click see how it works. All right, so you can also show as collapse desktop only, like that, and then people can maximize it or expand it, right? I'm going to open it. So I'm not going to go through the whole things of what can be done, otherwise our tutorial will be like so long. So we're just gonna go through with the steps what's being described on the particular module. Okay, please play and explore around what can be done here. This is good for you to know what can be done when you're designing a record page for any object. All right, okay, so next up I'm going to drag path here. You can search the component and drag it to the right side there. Okay, so format linear or non-linear, it's like that. Do you like linear or non-linear? I like it like this, linear. Hide path update button, you can hide the update so people it doesn't have this update. Okay, let's hide it, I like it better. Okay, you can also again click see how it works for every component. Okay, remember that. So okay, let's move on. So other than path, I'm gonna also grab or drag chatter on the right side there. So I'm gonna find chatter component. Is it chatter feed or chatter publisher? I forgot. What do we want to drag there? Let's scroll down. We want to grab chatter, just chatter. Okay, let's bring chatter to the right side here, and also you can click on there and you can filter it, but this is pretty straightforward, there's nothing much you can do. And then I want to add tabs on the left side here, tabs here. Now tabs, we have related and details. Okay, now we want to add also we want to add recent items. Okay, so we want to add recent items to the tabs. So I'm gonna click here and click add tab, and then you can click here and change this to Okay, we are going to change this to the custom component. Custom at the top here. Okay, custom, and I'm gonna type recent items. Okay, and then hit done, and I'm gonna drag this to the top as is instructed on the steps there. And then we're gonna start dragging stuff. So on the details tab here, I'm going to grab the record detail page. So I'm gonna bring it here. Okay, and then here you can click how it works again. You can filter it. You can take a look what can be done. Now on the related tab, I want to go and bring the related list. What do we want to bring there? Related, what related there? We've done the record detail. Oh, related list to the related tab, and activities component to the activity tab. Okay. So related list under related, boom. And then we also want to add another tab, and it's called activities. So I want to change this to activity, done. Activities tab, bring it under there. Okay, so we have activity, details, related, and the recent items. Okay, for recent items, do we have recent items? Yes, we do. Bring recent items there. So that's how you drag and drop. Okay, and then we want to add a dynamic content, which we want to bring a rich text here. Rich text component. I'm going to drag it above the chatter feed, above there. And then on here, we are going to say if the opportunity is above $1 million and it's close won, we're going to say, oh yeah, $1 million opportunity closed. Okay. So I'm going to add this and bring it there. Boom. All right. Display as card. And now we want to filter it. The filter is the amount has to equal or greater than 1 million. $1 million. Okay. And then done. Add another filter. The stage has to be close one. Close one. So you can also filter by device. What kind of device? Is it desktop? Is it phone? Okay. And advanced, you can select a field and just do some advanced filtering. So we're just gonna add that. Oh, I lost my thing. Okay, stage equals close one, and I'm gonna hit done. So we have two filter there. Okay. So if the filter is this and this, and all filters has to be true. You can also use a logic there, okay, if you want. But for this, I want both. It has to be greater or equal than $1 million, and record stage has to be closed one. All right, that's pretty much it. I'm going to save this and then activate. Yes, we want to activate the page. So without activation, this new page you just designed, it's not going to be shown or used by anybody. It's just a page, a new page template or layout just sitting there. You want to assign it, right? So what is this assignment levels? So if you assign as an org default, it means all staff, everybody who doesn't have a custom assignment will always see this new page design that you assign. So basically everybody in the organization, if they don't have a particular assignment assigned yet, right, and then they will see this new page. You can also assign specifically to an app, like a sales app, a service app. What is an app? This is an app here. If you launch this, this is app, service app, marketing app, community app, site.com app, sales app, view all. This is all the apps you can assign to. Okay, so if they are on the commerce app and they are viewing opportunity, they will see your new designed page layout or record page when you assign this to the commerce app. Okay, and then you can also dive in a deeper level. You can assign to an app, a record type, and profile. All right, so that's what you can do. So I'm going to see what they want us to assign to here. And then, what is this? Rich text component below the first one. So basically, we want to create another rich text component which only display on mobile phones. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and I am going to add that rich text component. So let's not activate this yet. Another rich text, I'm going to put it just there. And now the content is that, right? But that we are going to filter it now. This particular content will only display on mobile phones. It will not display on computer desktops. Okay, so I'm going to add filter, and it will be a device filter. Form factors has to be equal phone. Okay, so display this on the phone. That's it. I'm going to now save, and I'm going to see what we want to do for activation. What do we want here, right? So we have 4 options like we said before. Make the page the org default for the object, for the opportunity object, which means it's going to be assigned to all users unless they have a specific assignment for their profile. Okay, make the page the default object record page for specific Lightning apps. What I mentioned, what are Lightning apps? These are Lightning apps. So you can assign opportunity record page that you just designed to only open for marketing, or what I just said for commerce, right? So for specific apps, these are the apps. Okay, so next, assign the page to a combination of Lightning apps, record types, and profiles. You can combine them, mix and match. Okay, basically you can do all kinds of varieties. How you want to assign your newly designed record page. Assign the page to a form factor such as desktop or a phone, which we were doing. Okay, so basically that's what you can do. So what do we want to do here? I want to see. Okay, this is what we want to do. So assign the page to sales app, the desktop and phone form factor, the master record type, and system administrator profile. Okay, so sales app. So basically we want to choose the detail, the depth here. Okay, I'm going to choose sales app, right? The sales app. And then next, desktop and phone. Next, master record type, because we only have one record type for our opportunity object right now. Okay, we can have multiple. Then you can choose which record type do you want to assign this newly designed record detail to. Next, I want to only assign this to system administrator. And is that it? Let me see. And the system administrator profile. Yeah, so we are going to assign this to the sysadmin only for now. But then if you have other profile like marketing team, sales team, service team, HR team, human resource team, quality assurance team, whatever you want to assign them to, you can assign those team this newly designed record page you just designed. So that's how you assign them to particular people. That's it. I'm going to hit save and save again, and we are done. So now to test, if I go to Burlington, Texas here, I'm gonna close this out, and this is the previous page layout, right? So if I'm refreshing the page here, we should see the new one. There we have it. We have recent items, we did that, related, details, activity, right? And this is only $235,000. And is it close won? It is close won. So I'm going to change this to $1.2 million. So we can see the new page display card. $1 million opportunity close. Oh yeah. See? Now, if you want to test it further, you can also see this on a mobile phone, which will add that display card that will only display on a mobile phone. Like if I go to my back to the playground, or not play trailhead here, this component is mobile users only. This will only show if you view this page through this. I'm going to close this page through a phone. All right, we don't need to do that because you know this is going to happen anyways, right? All right, let's do the challenge now. Hands-on challenge, basically the same thing. Record page for account, okay, header and right sidebar. All right, I'm gonna go setup again, boom, and I'm gonna go Lightning App Builder. This is where you build custom record pages. New record page for account, right? So record page for account, and as this is a challenge, you must have exactly what it is being asked for. New account page, and it's account object there. Next. Now what do they want? Header and right sidebar. So header and right sidebar, this one, finish. Now we can start dragging the components. I'm going to close the tour and go here. So highlight panels, Twitter, and tabs. It doesn't say where goes where. So highlights, panel, Twitter, and tabs. Highlights would be on the top for sure, and then tabs on here, the bigger one for sure, right? And then Twitter on the right side, so you can see tweets there. All right, so on the tabs, we want to add one activity tab. So I'm going to add activity here, add tab, and you want to change this to activity tab here. Done. And now you want to drag activities for sure, otherwise it's gonna, oops, not there. Activity tab, you want to drag activities there, right? Otherwise it's gonna be blank. And then details, record details, relate, basically the same thing but for account object. Okay, so record detail, and this would be on the detail part, and then related is related list. All right, how about the activation? Who do we want? Okay, this is simple. Activate the page and assign it as the org default. That's it. So I'm gonna save and then activate this. Yes sir, I want to activate this as the org default. So basically you just click as an org default, desktop and phone. So everybody who hasn't been assigned a specific record detail on their profile will have this new one assigned to them. And that's pretty much it. I think we're done. So you can test it, but it's not really necessary. So if I'm going to go click to sales app, for example, and click on any account page, we should see the new page layout. We should have a Twitter tab on the right here. It's working, right? Details and then activity. And I don't want to sign into Twitter. All right, let's go and grab our 500 points, and I'll see you on the next one, which is build an app home lightning page. Bada bing, bada boom. hit that subscribe button and explore new trailhead grounds and learn to implement the most useful and popular apps on the Salesforce App Exchange. And do yourself a favor, like this video, and you'll be surprised on how much more you understand when watching this same video after liking it. Don't take my word. Watch this one more time after you like the video and see it for yourself. Bada bing, bada boom.